everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of Femme de la Creme, where we interview inspiring women at the top of their fields about everything ranging from female empowerment to body positivity. Now, on today's episode, we are interviewing a recording artist and vocal powerhouse with a super long list of awards and accolades to her name. She's an international beauty queen, a model, actress, music theater star, and mentor. And I'm pretty pleased to say she is one of my dearest friends. Please welcome Miss Dewi Siriesta.
Hello everyone. Hi babe, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Dewi? Nice to see you.
You too.
How's everything with you?
Just fine. Staying at home.
We're all kind of going through that at the moment. Please ignore my cat in the background. She's not dead. She just the poser. She wants to be in the video. Exactly. All right. I'm so excited to have you on the segment today. I just want to quickly tell everyone how we met. So the first time we met was actually Christmas 2016. We did RTM's annual Christmas open house concert, right?
Oh my God, how can I forget? Christmas Eve.
Yes,
I remember.
Well, yes, we met at the RTM annual Christmas Eve open house, but we didn't really get a chance to talk to each other much because it was quite a quick event. I got flown in from Australia, but then we ended up being signed under the same record label, Warner Music. I have to say that when I first met you, I was super intimidated by you because you were so talented and so gorgeous.
You are. Oh my, who is this white lady? She's so good. She looks like Elsa with the blonde hair. So beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, I was pretty impressed by you too. And it was funny because I was very much in awe of not only your voice and your beauty, but also you were such a strong, confident, and professional woman. You present yourself so beautifully. And I was just thinking to myself, oh, I don't know if we're going to get along. Like, I don't know if she's going to like me. But then the funny thing is, the thing I learned to love about you the most when we met straight away was that you're so real. You're so honest, and you just tell it like it is, and I really respect that about you. In 2014, you won Miss World Malaysia, and you represented Malaysia in the Miss World final in London. Is that right?
Right.
Now, you were the first ever in Malaysian history to win the coveted title of Miss World Talent. Could you share with us a little bit about your experience in London? How long were you there for, and was it easy to get along with the other girls? Tell us a bit about it.
Well, it's a dream come true. It still feels so surreal until now. Like what? I'm the Miss Malaysia and Miss World Talent. I never thought I could win Miss World Malaysia. Shortly after winning, I became talent champion of Miss World 2014. Yeah, so I was there for a month, almost a month. It's not just about representing yourself, your height, your face, your body, or talent, but you are representing your country, and it's a huge thing, huge responsibility. So it's a once in a lifetime experience, nothing to regret, and I made a lot of new friends, 122 countries, and they're so beautiful.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So then did they keep you super busy? Was it a very vigorous schedule?
Oh yeah. For the first 2 days, we get the chance to rest and know each other.
Oh.
And we had to prepare ourselves for the talent audition. That was when I received the outstanding ovation by the judges. They were so surprised that I think because they thought that maybe Malaysian can't sing opera song, classical song. Maybe, I don't know, but
you're definitely a showstopper. What is the biggest lesson you learned from your time in beauty pageants?
I learned a lot about myself, my strength, my weaknesses, and what I needed to further improve on. Because for me, the only way to overcome your fears and grow as a person is to challenge yourself by getting out of your comfort zone. I had the greatest experience in my entire life by joining this beauty pageant.
Yeah, but you said it right. You've got to get out of your comfort zone in order to go
Right,
have these experiences,
right,
right?
right.
Oh, and then if you're lucky, you meet amazing women along the way. When I left my home country and I left my family and everything behind and moved to Malaysia, you were one of my first friends. So thank you for making my journey
Oh,
easier.
really?
Mm.
I don't have much female artist friends, so you are one of the closest for me because I'm so comfortable with you.
Thank you, and right back at you. It's always been very easy to get along with you, and you're very easy to trust. But I'm intrigued to know you've got such a big, long list of awards to your name. It's not just these, there's plenty more. If anyone Wikipedia's you, they'll be shocked to see. So, with someone who has such a long list of awards to your name, what's your secret to success? Are you a really diligent practicer? Is it networking? What do you think is crucial?
Most of my awards are from my singing career, and I do a lot of practice at home. Like I will spend at least 3 hours of singing with my father. And for me, in everything you do, you need to have that preparation. Most important thing is discipline. You need to have discipline because if you don't have discipline, you will never go far. It will
Mm.
lead to failure because we're forming a mindset that we don't have necessary discipline. So my secret, one thing you should keep it in your mind. When people say you are not capable of doing it, that is the right time for you to show them that you can do more than you think you can.
And that you certainly have. No one can ever tell you that you can't do something.
Yeah, you need to have that confidence.
Yes, you do. You are very confident and very professional and very talented. In
You are. Oh my
Well,
God.
thank you. But we're talking about you today. I definitely admire your work ethic and I see how hard you work. What have been some of the big challenges that you've faced in your career as a female in the industry?
Tough one. um, it's um, it's quite a challenge, honestly. I think you know. I think you've been there, right? You
Oh,
could be
yeah.
you could be naive, or you could just be very honest and trusting and nice and kind. But if you don't know how to protect yourself, the chances of being lied to is very high because you are a woman. So you need to prepare yourself, and you need to find a good manager or PA, personal assistant. People nowadays, they can simply steal your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to explain. It's so big. It's so huge.
Yeah, it is. It's hard to put into words just how many challenges we face. So I know it's a very difficult question to be asked
Yeah.
what the biggest challenge is because we do. We deal with that. We get our money stolen, we
Yeah.
get lied to, we get
I
cheated.
know, right. It's really bad. It's
Yeah,
really
we've
bad.
both had a definitely an interesting run. Your father is your manager, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, my father.
Yes, and he's
Since
a
I was small until now.
yes, and he's doing an amazing job, obviously. Do you think that you've managed to deal with less roadblocks because your father has represented you so well? Like, do people show you a bit more respect because your father is present?
um, a lot of people ask me about that. Why your father is your manager? You need someone else. Blah blah blah. But for me, because I'm comfortable with my own family, I'm happy. My father is my manager, so he could take care of me. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me. I don't simply trust people. So it's a good thing that someone from your family works with you, work for you. You feel safe.
Yes, you do feel safe. And I would feel safe if I were you because you, for the longest time, you not only had your amazing father who's been in the industry himself, but also your brother was martial arts trained.
He's my bodyguard. You know him?
So you were definitely very well looked after. Now, I personally have witnessed other women in the industry trying to undermine your success. It can be such a catty industry. And I do remember this one time, and I'm not going to name names, but someone called you Miss World Malaysia, and one other female artist said, Miss Talent Jill.
I know that story. Oh my god.
Do you
I
remember?
wish, yes, of course. I wish we could mention the name.
We won't. We'll stay professional. We'll rise above. However, I feel like this straight away, it just showed the mentality of that girl. And to everyone in the room, it made
Yeah.
her look really bad because she was trying to bring you down because you obviously intimidate her. You mentioned it before, but do you find that it is hard to make true friendships with other females in this industry?
You know, I was so disappointed at that time because I really, really look up to that person.
Mm.
But it's okay. It's okay. I don't have many female artist friends. I do have a lot actually, but not that close. And you are one of the closest, as I'm already comfortable with you. But others, we're nice towards each other, and whenever we have show or events to get together, it's just me. I think it's just me. I like to keep the gap. It is work. It's like it is work that we are having now.
Yes.
So it's better to focus on that.
Well, I find that you have to be that way because when you're too trusting, people really
Yeah.
be out to get you. I know that I have had people that I trusted and I thought were my good
Look,
friends.
advantage on
Yeah,
you.
they'll steal your shows, they'll find out your clients.
Right. Right.
Well, I'm very grateful to have friends like you. I mean,
Oh,
and
me too.
thank you. Well, one example of how you showed your true friendship to me was recently I held a fundraiser in the middle of nowhere and I showed up and you surprised me and took the time out of your night on a weekend to come say hi. So thank you very much for that, babe.
Because I was thinking it's been a while. I didn't see Cassidy perform. I think I want to go just to watch her and support her. Yeah.
Babe, I really appreciate it. Well, I'm interested to know then, who were your strongest female role models growing up?
Wow. I would say Michael Jackson, but he's not a female. So forget about that. Well, I have a lot. One of them is Princess Diana.
Really?
Yeah, she's the definition of beauty with brain, beauty with kindness. She has inspired countless women just to copy her hair, her effortless style, to be beautiful like her, and most importantly is her heart. She
Mm.
was loved by so many. She was always nice to everybody. I don't know if you know this. I read about it. There was a time she shook a HIV patient
Mm.
without wearing gloves.
Yeah.
People were shocked. Yeah, that's so nice of her. And she's a princess.
Well, this reminds me a lot of you, babe, because everything you're describing about her, it makes me think of you. You wear the crown too.
Just a fake crown, not a real one.
Well, then, can you think of a woman in your journey that has really helped you? Someone that maybe has looked out for you or just really mentored and inspired you in any way?
She's here. It's my mom, of course.
Yes.
She's always there for me, encouraging me to reach my dreams. Sometimes it's beyond the dream. Sometimes I feel like I can't do it. But she's the one who would say, you can. You just need to work hard to get it, to reach, to achieve that dream. And my sister as well. She always there to protect me, especially on social media.
Got your cheerleader and your bodyguard.
Yeah.
I've definitely witnessed your family in action, and you definitely have an amazing support system around you. You all stick together. We're definitely in a tough industry. This is really a hard industry to be in, and you're in every facet of it, from singing to acting to beauty queen, like modeling and a bit of everything. So you get to have it all. Do you think it is necessary to have a thick skin to be in our industry?
For me, you do need to be thick skinned to survive, not only in this modeling or entertainment industry, but in any fields you are in. How do I handle it? Don't take it personally, and don't let others go to you. then you will be all right.
Yes, that's so true. I guess if you listen to what they say, you're giving them more power. I know that that's something I'm very guilty of. I'm very sensitive, and I definitely have a thicker skin than I used to, but I really struggle with it to this day. I think that's one of the things I need to work on.
No, it's okay. I think it's okay to have that feelings. I am sensitive too. Whenever I see a bad comment, it makes me sad. Sometimes I cry, but that's only for 5 minutes. Then after, I'll be okay.
I know I used to let it ruin my whole day, but now I like give myself, if I give myself any time, I'm like, you got 2 minutes to be upset, then we're going to move.
Right.
Definitely in the, I'm assuming in the beauty pageant world as much as in the modeling scene, it's a lot more widely accepted for clients and people to comment on your body. I know that my biggest dread ever is if I ever have to go to a fitting in front of a client. Do you find that generally the clients you deal with and designers, etc., are respectful in the way that they talk about your body, or are they a little bit sharp?
During my pageant time year, I just want to share with you something. So during my Miss World time, I was quite chubby before I joined Miss World. So
Really?
what I did was I just sent my profile and I took it as a challenge. Cut it short, I made it. I had only few months before the competition in Malaysia. So I spent most of the day workout, eating clean, no rice at all for a few months, and I have lost few pounds, and I was so happy at that time. And nobody asked me to. It's just me. I want to do it. I want to lose weight. You see, but you need to accept the way you are and be comfortable with it. How? By having interest in your own self and do not overjudging. If you ask me, I don't really care what people say about me. Sometimes I'll gain, sometimes I'll lose it. But body shaming is a no. It's a big no. Body shaming can be really hurtful to someone. It can cause depression, reduce self-esteem. Just mind your own business.
Yes, you're preaching to the choir. I mean, I did find it very, yes, I found it very difficult for myself moving to Malaysia.
Really?
Asian culture is very direct. It's normal to say, "Oh, you've gained weight, you look fat, blah blah blah." Like it's not nice, but
Yeah.
it's common. I definitely think that I'm a lot more sensitive, and I think I put off this vibe that people think they have the right to say that to me, whereas I think the way you carry yourself, people wouldn't dare. Well, then, have you ever struggled? I know you said you lost weight for the pageant. Um, have you ever struggled with body image or body confidence? Like, would you find yourself comparing your body to the other girls, or were you quite confident?
I'm a confident person. Whether I gain weight or lose weight, I'm very confident. So it's not a problem for me. I think I'm lucky because I have the height. So you can't see whether it's not so obvious if I gain weight. If I lose, you will see that because I'll be like skeleton or something. Even during my pageant year, they were so skinny. Yes, they were not as tall as me, but they were skinny. They have a nice body, but I have a tall and thick, curvy shape. I'm proud of it. I'm happy with it.
You've got a beautiful body. It's so great to hear you are so confident in your body. It's so inspiring to me because I'm someone who's never been that confident in my body. What do you think the secret is to you being so confident about your body? Have you always been this confident?
No, actually. When I was 10 years old, 11, 12 years old, I was always being bullied by the classmates. And then I think it's time for me to change that. I cried a lot. I didn't go to school. My father had to back and forth to my school. It was really bad, honestly. But I can't let it happen anymore. So I changed myself. When I was 13, I was so slim because when I was 10, 11, 12, I was the tallest. I was the biggest. I was so big. I think that's why they love to bully me. Yeah, I changed myself. I mean, you can't let those people do that to you.
Yeah, right. It's funny being taller. And like you said, you were taller and bigger than everyone else. Did your people call you the big girl?
They call me giant.
It's so hurtful, right?
Yeah, it is. It was. It was. They called me giant. They called me fat. You know, even during my Miss World time, someone called me elephant. Can you
Huh?
imagine?
No way.
Yeah,
I'm in shock.
it was on Facebook because I don't have much time to lose weight at that time. It's only 2 months to lose weight, to look good on stage, for the bikini part especially. So when I won Miss World Malaysia in KL, a lot of people said she don't deserve it. She don't deserve it. Blah blah blah. She's so fat. She looks like elephant. She's so big. Yeah, 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 yeah. I wasn't mad at that time. I just read it and just forget about it. But I made a promise to myself, I'm gonna prove to them that I'm gonna get something that will make you change your statement. Yeah.
Wow.
And I did. I forgot who said that. I mean, I forgot who posted it, but I don't know if he or she wished me congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Blah blah blah. I don't know. God knows, but it's okay. I prove it.
They are not worth remembering, one. And two, yes, you definitely showed them. But really, that is just a display of someone, they wanted to bring you down. It wasn't true. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I've seen
Yeah.
photos of you at that time. But that blows my mind. But that just shows how cruel some people can be.
It's you. It's whether you want to listen to it or not. It's you who will decide.
So I have had the honor of being a guest coach teaching about body positivity
Oh yeah.
in one of your modeling workshops. And it was amazing to see that you welcome students of all shapes, sizes, everyone there. Was such a multicultural group, and there was girls there
Yeah.
who to very curvaceous. What do you teach in your workshops to help such a broad group of girls? How do you make them feel great in their own skin?
You know, it's a sad thing to know that some of them, they have a very, very low self-esteem. They are often told that they are not beautiful enough. They don't have the courage to do this, to do that. One thing that I always tell them in the class, to always believe in yourself, that you are so special in your own way. You are beautiful as you are. You just need to embrace it and be thankful for everything you have. Like, because so many people in this world, they don't have what you are having now. Be grateful, be thankful. You are surrounded by the people that look up to you. For example, your parents, your nephews, your nieces, your friends, your best friends. Embrace yourself. Believe in yourself. Because for me, I always believe in myself that I can do. If I can't do it, I will work hard so that I could do it.
Well, you've definitely proved that in your track record.
What do you? They had a great time with you during the class. Yeah, you came and you shared a lot of things with them. They were so thankful, and you danced for them. It's so nice.
Thank you, babe. I had fun myself. It's definitely with a great energy in the room. You're doing an amazing thing teaching them. So I would like to know, one of our last questions is, if you could go back now and give advice to yourself when you were 15 years old, what would it be?
Well, all the experience that I had made me who I am today.
Yes.
And I just tell her, do not give up easily. Enjoy as much as you can. Do not simply trust people, and stay true to who you are, and just enjoy. I am what I am today because of my experience, my past.
Yeah, 100%. We really are a product today of all of our experiences. So it is hard because obviously you have no regrets. But I would like to know, you've achieved so much already. What is something that is still on your bucket list to do or achieve in the future?
A lot. Before, I used to have my clothing line, but I stopped in the middle because I was too busy with my singing career. Now I really want to have my own beauty product or a restaurant, all my favorite food, easy for me to eat, easy for me to go there and eat because I love eating. And of course, I haven't tried this one. It's still in the bucket list. bungee jumping. I think you can join me.
I'm scared of heights.
Oh, me too. That's the thing. I'm so scared of height, but I really want to do it. I really want to challenge myself and do it. We can make another video.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I would be screaming. So then that's a new goal for us to do together, is to go bungee jumping. All right, well now I'm terrified. But my last question for you would be, can we expect to see any more music from you in the future?
Oh yeah, I've composed a few new songs. Since now we are having this COVID-19 pandemic, so we can't go out. Once this all over, maybe we can do a new recording. Yeah, I would love to have a new single. You know, I miss recording. I miss singing. I miss being on stage with other singers, with you. So yeah.
Well, I have to thank you for your time, and I can't wait to see you on a stage again soon.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
My absolute pleasure. It's my honor to have you on the program today. And hopefully we'll see each other in real life soon. Thanks, babe.
Thanks, babe. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sticking around right until the end, guys. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Femme de la Creme. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram at Castilla Creme so you never miss an episode. Now go, spread some love to the women around you, and most importantly, don't forget to show a little love to yourself. I'm Castilla Creme. I'm sending lots of love your way, and I'll see you next time.